drive ended with a field goal. The kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the single back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy.
There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Cornhuskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The quick out. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Throwing to the fullback, if he starts chugging, he can be dangerous, but the defense stopped him before the first chug.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little time to get that speed up and running. It didn't have it there. Give the defense a ton of credit.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! Quick strike through the air for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I love the quick decision that QB made there in that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Finley. Throws to the wideout. And that is incomplete. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. The Zips will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Key.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Smithers into space. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And so many of these read plays with quarterbacks, because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down. New set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Rayola. Grabbed in the middle, it's Key. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Huskers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Zips want to crank the tempo. Here's the handoff. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's in the tight end in motion. Rides the back on the option to give.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Newell. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Finley. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Brad behind the line. It's pulled. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Zips kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete to the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He's got an open man. Into the secondary on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap in the shotgun. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
Zips will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented. You saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor. Brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step and trying to be better.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cornhuskers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Markway. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program... itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Kansas.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
On the move. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the 1st. The Zips will keep this drive going. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. While Trying to escape and get it himself. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Turning it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manager. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Zips moving quickly to the line. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Makes the grab on the way. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run from inside his own 5. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It's first and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to the back. Nice move there.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll go to the stadium. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Huskers will punt this one away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. And the Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.